Wait, we are live. And back up. Okay, stars the rail impact for the third and descend the suns. Anyways. Really hoping that 3.0 is good. Because I've not been a fan of the direction of any other Hoyoverse game recently. I mean, free outfit at least. Genshin in there. I mean, Genshin is also still technically Genshin Impact, so counts there. Space station sent someone over with gifts. I asked the actual express conductor to leave the items in the car parlor. Come and help yourselves. What are the gifts? Sell snacks and supplies, some interesting gadgets invested by the researchers. They wanted to repay us for our kindness and help back at the space station. Everything's a small token of their appreciation. Nothing really, they didn't have to do all this. I have no interest in gifts, but little robot. And a robot does nobody else want it. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. I'm going to, but that's too much text. I'm far too lazy. Time for a warp jump. Exactly. At our next destination, a passenger has given us a special tip. As usual, we'll discuss the thing at the navigation meeting. Yeah, I have not played this game since 3.0 released, as I didn't know like where the quest would actually start, and I didn't want it to like auto start, so I just didn't play the game. Ugh, hopefully this is
Please stand
at least
by,
decent.
passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Where's Sunday?
Oh, he isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
It's pretty laid back about this.
Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Black Swan isn't. Dave goes not voice, so. She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote since she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Well, she did say she believes we'll end up deciding on him for us. Let's prove her wrong. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Let's start voting on a destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
I haven't played HSR since Sunday fight. And cool, we got a new member. Well, Sunday is actually on the Express. And apparently so is Black Swan. So there's two, I guess. Okay, not hanging either. Mr. Mikhail's homeworld, which was hit by the rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. I'm not sure how things are on the planet
Next,
now.
we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Like, fair enough. Does mean I have more work to do, though. That's where the beauty Idrilla the Beauty ascended, a world on undying allure. Also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the same
Given
choice.
the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
I think it says that Black Swan's just hitchhiking, but I think at least for now, Sunday is like kind of temporary, kind of permanent. Like probably not forever, but at least for a decent. It's asking for like yeah.
Planet not recorded in the data bank, and a world even Akivillius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
The express can soon achieve perpetual motion. It's not that simple, but we can save Pom Pom from worrying about service delays, at least for a foreseeable period of time.
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. Seems we got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me, too. I'm for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Illusion of choice.
I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share this good news with Miss Black Swan. Better start packing up. Chat with others. I'll chat with 4 characters that are voiced.
Explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
Opportunity hard to come by.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivilli. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
I'm not gonna chat with Himiko or Donheng. I do not want to deal with reading all that.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish.
Alright, journey, middle. Middle?
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
I'm not talking with Donheng. That is... this sounds like a lot of reading. Gonna bother. Here's Black Swan.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision.
Who did you hear that from?
I am a memo keeper after all. Memories don't lie. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
And Sunday.
Another day with hardly any... Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
going to Amphorius,
I see.
taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Yeah, they're just kind of chilling here now. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is as good as no preparation. Never mind, having some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. No Boot Hill? I don't think so. I mean, technically he could just show up, but I doubt it.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
Is that a Mobius loop?
Here it is. The
Yeah, that is.
isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphorius.
It's the shape of an...
As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 pathways intervene in Fetter Amphorius, while authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary path riders aren't known to leave traces. Ordinary path riders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then the isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to
I would even go as
animators.
far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planets. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. End up over an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse, in the middle of a lava field. I have no fear. Resilient. Volunteer. I know you're fearless even in the face of death, but don't act recklessly. Everyone values you. Someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
All 4 of us are here.
Very funny. But seriously, where's March 7th?
Said something about her camera before going back to her room. Haven't seen her since the warp. But like March, she's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by your room. I have so many notifications to get through. I do like this system. Reruns go by a lot faster. Just try to get rid of some of these massive red marks all over the screen. I mean, you always have to gamble. Always gamble. Never stop gambling. So many things. Never stop gambling. Never gamble, it never works out. Unless... Unless... Never gamble. Never works. March, are you in there?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Are you possessed?
Have a heart, will you? Stop scaring me.
I will always choose whatever option's the funniest. Especially in this game. Black Swan, could you take a look at those memories in this room?
Gladly.
Black Swan presses her forehead against March 7's, as if feeling the latter's body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Doesn't they always sound like this? I think so. I mean, his voice direction might be a little different now that he's actually, like, a part of the team, but I don't think his, like, voice actor changed at all.
Only one affected.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
I mean,
Here! Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Sunday boss fight was like a solid 6 months ago. Probably farther.
No, not when my hair's messy. And don't drain the camera's battery now.
Why don't we take our discussions outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. More likely it's some kind of energy on Amphorius. Some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. Why don't you and Don Hang take a lead in this trailblazing expedition? What? About the rest of you. Amphorius is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Yeah, and the unknown is a task perfect for you youngsters. We both have each other's back.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Can Sunday come with, at least? Someone that I don't have to voice myself. Inside the
Someone
field.
should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to parlor car then, you two. We had a backup plan for our departure. Count on having to reveal it so soon. There's a lot to do. I'll disembark with you all this time. The ground exploration team is assembled. I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Additional VA after this arc.
Your very own car!
I have the party car instead. Boy is outside the interracial peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing caps is the best way we can use your expedition. Can also be a safe house once you're
The car
Amphorius.
you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe.
This is more multi-purpose than I thought.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Imagine you're just chilling on Earth and then an entire train car falls out of the sky. Is you? Shot down a train car. Roll credit. Oh no. With them all dying. He gets slumped in the corner of his wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Come up with a name for the next reincarnation. Rising and falling, proof that life still lingers within him. Call the moment when you first met Don Hung on March 7th. Anyway, if someone is shouting in your ear, just do it. Whisper the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally lean down. Sorry for what? Pardon me for not keeping you safe. Long way we're out for. Passed out when your car got hit. I blacked out too, not before dragging you out. Good thing we were in the car, otherwise we'd been crushed to pieces. By making contact with the express. Smooth landing on Forius. Looks like there's a civilization down here. Starving. Let's end. Cut off. It's just the two of us out here now. Base of operation for statue. Buildings we've seen so far point to civilization. Hope they're not hostile. I mean, they kind of already did try to shoot us down. Back to being fugitives again. Thought I heard something. Someone's here. Ready your weapon, stay alert. Find out what's behind that. Like, yeah, they did kind of already try to shoot us down. I feel like it'd be safer to go into the assumption with that they're not friendly. Just like every other door in the game. This time shenanigans going on. John, been too fast for us to make any sense of it. See what the creature looked like. The mastermind behind everything. Unlike any of the known species in our databank. I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Emphorius after all. Back when we were trailblazing the Rail 06, we know its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. Emphorius, all we have is whatever little Black Swan told us about the world. Find the local. Right, we must plan for the worst, putting a potential language barrier aside. That's a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to man a planet this far out and isolate them. Bring the expertise to create such a sophisticated weaponry. Can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We could learn to observe more. Let's mitigate. Looks like no one lives in this area. Those strange creatures from before is nowhere to be seen. Get that. Giant sphere. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, the civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structure also indicates a universal belief system. If we're closer, I'd be able to make out the details. Photos, now would be the perfect time. Giant sphere stands between heaven and earth. The distance at its top. At its top, the sky appears torn open, or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and clouds periodically reflect the golden glow. If March 7th were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphor for the scenery. Fortunately, it's up to you now to take on the team's photographer duties until now. Photographer duties now. And I just like... make this terrible as possible. Barely get it in frame. Get the city gate. Just petrified. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace remains silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets behind it. Right within the gate, you can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic big winds, bottomless abyss. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice whispers in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Isn't that great, sir? Most prominent spot on the photo wall. Something's wrong. Sensing hostility from breathing inorganic life forms. You want to keep us here. Dead end cliff and a dead end cliff behind us. There's no way out. We're gonna have to fight them. Or I can simply not play the game. Just auto.
Trinity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
The dead return!
Together as one. Human creations.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
No matter.
To doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
Nothing major.
Trinity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Still waters of oblivion.
To doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
The dead return!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Easy video game.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
Alright, welcome back,
Bear
Kevin.
no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Welcome back, Evan.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Hmm? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
Okay.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Close enough. Welcome back, Riso.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
Understand, we're trailblazers from beyond the sky. Telling them everything. No point concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Better when you're being combative. Van Hong. Whacked a baseball who's missing a baseball bat.
Well, how about that? Perhaps it's fate. Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
Just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure safety traveling together, it would certainly be the best choice. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? More to this. The eye. Free to disarm me on a flash would even snap my spear. Also quite cautious, keeping his distance. Hoping for more information. Glossed over it. I believe he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. Things take a turn for the worst. Our best bet is still going to resolution. I don't want to read all that. Too much reading. Someone arguing in the temple. Let's take a look. Remember, keep it friendly.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Every place has their fair share of troubles. Elder spoke of the end times just now, claimed that no place in Forius is safe.
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Finan interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refuge. I'll answer our questions, the intent is obvious. Hiding something from the refugee. I believe he thinks it's forced for others to find out what we know. Know nothing about this world. Wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. Rift between us and the locals. Play along with Finan for now. We can also learn what Tribu thinks when we're alone with her. Well, to be companions in this journey, it's only right we offer assistance.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly, and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
The road ahead is cut off. He's finally going to be able to jump.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence, please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
There's definitely some time going on.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
No, we really can't attack right now. They take away our weapons.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Never mind, got a weapon back.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus.
And time to ignore the mechanics.
Humans, creations. You both have impressive fighting skills. Oh, I'm sorry.
Still waters of oblivion.
Together as one.
Doubt farewell.
Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Looks like you still prefer living.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh no, to think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Right up the our questions are still unanswered. You have even more now. Things have calmed down. Perhaps you find the time to answer a few of them.
Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is the end time Spiegel
Just as the
spoke
word
of?
implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Darn finality is still after me. think your civilization is coming to an end.
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Convenient that every planet we land on has a Stellaron on it. What are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the Chrysos
Pathetic
heirs?
deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
I have an odd feeling that these are just gonna be the Flame Chasers XBs.
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
All the questions I have for now. Questions are too concise.
Sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land.
Even the heat of the
Forming
air?
the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
That sound. That Greek, please. Big.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
What magnificent creatures.
Large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City.
But our
Dromas
dog, I
are
heard
very
that was
buff.
dog.
Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
You see all the white shells jutting out from the dormants and palms and footholds. Just let out this dissatisfied growl and easily toss you several meters away.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps.
When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Carefully, right, Dormouse?
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Included the two of us.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Back of Dormouse is like a cradle. You gradually fall asleep and the caravan will arrive. Something, something, something. It's disappear way too fast. Incredible amount of frames. Wake up, something's going on. The city's under attack. Now it's... I don't know why the cutscene just decided to go right further. Back now.
This trial is fitting.
No matter.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Out, farewell.
Still waters of oblivion.
So much for a safe city. The literal next scene is it being under siege.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Human creations!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah, no. Other wave. Welcome stream. You're doing well.
Bad luck.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Destined for oblivion.
Converge and awaken.
Nothing major.
No matter.
How familiar.
Out, farewell.
Still waters of oblivion.
The dead return!
Human creations!
Again.
Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion. I weep
And
for the
easy
departed.
video game. I play
It too shall fall.
sorry, should I play it? If you want.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Yeah, there was a cutscene, but the cutscene just decided to be very laggy for the first half of it for some reason.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expect the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. And the support on the battlefield. The rest related to destruction. Thought your computer have a seizure again. I think it was just like being weird. As had a few like freeze before earlier in the stream. I think it's kind of obvious different signs. The Antimatter Legion. Already now is fine on.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
That was fast.
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Oh, I'll see you in a bit. Alright.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
I have to hold the button. It's real convenient. That's the situation.
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies. Now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
Took care of some
You have
enemies.
my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Naldis and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldis reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
And now do not play the game. Easy.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Nothing is before me.
Destiny for oblivion.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Doubt farewell.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bodies everywhere.
Easy game.
How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
No, Eve. We're back.
There's 3 of them now. They're multiplying.
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are jury beat. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
Is this never season Furious?
Zoe! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever! From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporius! Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Just
eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the
play the
Holy City's
game.
guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Incredibly difficult game.
Lord Finan! Finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He is surrounded by it.
The rear is secured now.
Welcome back,
This
Albus.
is the result of your efforts.
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Welcome back, Albus.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks. Who are you?
Enough, mighty. I'm trying to destroy the Holy City.
Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Together as one! No matter.
Decked out farewell. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Artonis!
Finon.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing.
What have we been doing?
You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
Secret?
Isn't that name also strange?
Man, you guys seem to be on friendly terms.
That's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess.
Let's see, any more residents have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treeby acted with haste.
Okay, what's going on in the story? War. Hey, I'm...
This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties.
Hey, I... probably gonna have to get something else for VTubing, because that... I started lacking, I just checked and it was at 90% again. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna have to. I like make a PNG tuber or something like that. It's below the text. Smaller. I'm gonna have to figure out something different for VTuber. Because that is like constantly just taking up all of my GPU. Second time there. And life's... I'm probably just gonna have to go to PNG Tuber or use the software that I used to. Whatever, but...
Now, our backup is here.
Yeah, because that is taking way too much of my GPU.
The two guests. Welcome to Akama.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
I mean, there should be. There should be a way that I can just, like, force it to not do that, but... it sounds like way too much of an issue if I actually have to do that when I can just do something else.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Serving the Thanatos. Game is just running a lot better with that not open. Gonna have to do something else. Definitely.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
A scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
escort, are you?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Now to not have to play the game.
Farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
The dead return!
Human creations!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Still waters of oblivion.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
Repay. The dead return!
And doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
Converge and awaken!
Nothing major.
I love just being able to ignore the mechanics of the game.
Still waters
Just
of
not
oblivion.
play it.
Human creations!
Watch over you and guide you on your path. And doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
No matter.
I'll probably just lower the graphic settings after this is done, just in case.
Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nothing major.
Yin and yang! Together as one!
And doubt farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Destined for oblivion.
Human creations!
Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
The dead return!
Easy video.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety.
Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Armorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicanor. They're all there in the distance.
A sound. A horrifying battle cry. That
battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Fine, I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
I have no interest in Titan rights, as trailblazers are lending a helping hand to unfamiliar words is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods. Say, stand with me and become heroes!
Be multi-stream? I am not multi at the moment. I have to turn it off sometimes when my internet doesn't want to work.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nicanor's war drums. Behind... In this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Wait, yeah. Hey, never mind. I cannot in this. Never mind again. They actually added an option for it. Turn this to me. Just in case.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive. Careful.
I have to play the game. It won't let me auto.
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Still waters of oblivion.
This smoke will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'll see you off.
I see through together as one.
Nothing major.
I can obtain bust by using skill.
Destined for oblivion.
You chose the wrong.
I weep for the departed.
Over. Going stream, just like normal, like for another 30 minutes.
Converge and awaken.
Trinity is before me.
Free will, or what the still waters of oblivion.
Yin and yang. All things must human creations.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! Receive divinity. Repay.
And overcome the thorns. And doubt farewell.
Nothing major.
I've heard the proof.
Destined for oblivion.
A quick divination.
I'll overcome the thorns. Trinity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Together as one.
Nothing major.
I've heard the call. And doubt farewell.
Yin and yang.
Nothing major.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Destined for oblivion.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
Reciprocity.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
It's of no consequence. I've heard the call. Serenity is before me. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
And this did quite a lot.
It too shall fall.
Cast aside all
129,000.
to me. I shall withstand their wrath.
Nothing major.
I'll overcome the thorns. And doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a script.
Heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Another journey. Still waters of oblivion.
All things in the kingdom. Creations. Real matter.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is the dead return!
I'll overcome the thorns. And doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
Heard the call. Serenity is before me. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
God, I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Yin and yang.
I'll overcome the thorns and doubt farewell.
Another journey destined for oblivion.
I'll see you off.
Real matter.
Overestimated you.
Heard the call.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Together as one.
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Reciprocity. Excellent.
And doubt farewell.
Destined for oblivion.
A quick divination.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Did this
I
just
weep
kill?
for the departed.
And yeah,
It too shall fall.
easy video game.
Move.
This is not the true Nikado. just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
We're not fugitives for once. Lady Algia, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Go close enough. Welcome back, Eden. Just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akuma has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
So get some questions answered. Would you give us some time? Get back to our mission now that the current situation has calmed down. Lay down a beacon of trailblaze here. This will not bring any repercussions to Okima as a ceremony when traveling someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Base anchor on Amphorius. We've taken another giant step in space. Boarding passes are appreciating in value.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that? It's this way. Come with me.
I want to explore. Explore.
It's this way. Come with
Want to be free.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Archima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
You have to get into the water.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Listen.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Trapping tail, keep listening. Yawn and try to pay attention.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than the wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring.
How much taken?
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
Stories are way too convoluted.
Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Wrong button.
Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
That is significantly worse.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed, but three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing. Everyone fought for a really, really long time.
This
It's not your turn! No interrupting me in class. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will there we know this band of heroes by a certain name. And so, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well.
Is something else wrong?
You like a child?
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Or it seems to be going through a rough patch. You know nothing about what's
I
beyond
seem
the
to have
sky.
a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
Or it seems to be going through a rough patch.
That's a mild way to put it.
It did say that like the entire world is ending, so yeah, rough patch might be a little bit of an understatement.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
What do we do
move
now?
on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment.
That's
The wing
right.
up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
A puzzling custom. Probably more of a hero's privilege. Go up with her, I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Why do I have a bad
I
feeling
won't
about
force
this?
you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Sit down and close your eye.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Used to
You
move?
don't trust me?
I trust you. Immediate response, however, you can not need to build a good relationship with the locals to complete your trailblazing journey. Please cooperate for now and try to earn her trust. You laugh, how wondrous. It has been distinctly warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
Says.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time.
Bring your
Garments
memory
are
GPU.
shields, after all.
Not to
Hiding
bother
both
right
our
now.
bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
Go on.
You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Think too highly of
I'm
us.
putting my hopes in the wrong place. So be it. But for Amphorius, I am willing to take the chance. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Sounds doable. But
Akima
why?
is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
Promise.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time.
Finally free? Floor? Let me jump. You can't jump. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Day's going good. I am not going to question you. Finally back with Shiryu. Relay the information. President Kelly have advanced technology so good it would matter in discussing them. Do you remember the mass chaotic matter concealing M4S from the rest of the universe? Nation Malista. Interesting shaped balloons. Screw that. So that's the story so far. Interesting. Not a whole lot to say so far. How's the puzzle? Interesting.
A melodious sound that soothes the soul.
By everything. Always gamble, never stop. Never mind. It's still just locked off.
I'm sorry, this route is not open yet.
Everything's just blocked off. Is this a... You should remember that exists.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
Seek, and you will find.
But yeah, time is up. We can gamble more now. Got to claim those. Always gamble. Keep gambling. Easy video game. Never punished.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now.
Never punished. But I hate to end now. We'll continue this different time. Thank you all for watching. Oyasumi.